It's time.
Well, that's not exactly the first sound I wanted coming out of my freaking mouth. Good morning. Welcome to SFS Gaming, where we are streaming for Sammy. It's Monday, which means it is end of GAC day, at least for the first week. And yeah, we're here. We're happy. I don't know how happy we are, but we're here. As you can see, this cold, this beautiful gift from my child, still kicking my ass. But yeah, so here we are on the new account. One round one round two. Let's take a look at round three. The Darth Teto Brotherhood. Okay, I see a Relic 7 Darth Vader. I see a Darth Revan. I see a Malik. I see an... What the... This is Carbonite 4. Right? We're in Carbonite 4. This is second from the lowest GAC tier in the game. This individual has 6.8 million. Not a single galactic legend in sight, by the way. At 6.8 million, you should have 2. Minimum 2. And none of the super ships. I'm a little confused. That's a massive GP to be down here. And your fleet arena, you're rocking Chimera with the Falcon, the Razor Crest, and okay, all right. Well, they full cleared. Obviously, at 6.8 million, they should have no problem full clearing a 1 point whatever million guy like me. And obviously they're a D-bag because they're 6.8 million. I've won 2, so that means they've won 2. So that means this is a D-bag. Race 78, you're a D-bag. I don't care if you're a subscriber who tosses me 1,000 bits a stream. You're a douchebag. You need to go and play with people your size. Okay, well, let's see what, if anything, we can do here. I mean, he didn't overload us with relics on defense, but this is an interesting combo right there. Okay, let's see. 170. I need to see what my Darth Vader speed is. 152, yeah. Okay. I don't know if this can do it or not. We're just, if we win, we'll keep going. If we lose, I'm just going to walk away. And go to the main account because this is a massively stacked deck. So, yeah, we'll just see what we can get done. Here we go. $69. What? They did that on purpose. You know they did. All right. Because here's the thing. Even if I full clear them, like if we tie, he's still going to win. Because he's got higher GP. $128 speed. I mean, I don't exactly have an idea for what I'm going to do about this team up here. If Mara Jade wasn't here, I'd feel a little more confident, but Mara Jade's here. So, I mean, I can... Because, yeah, I mean, the Jedi team up there would just be food for... Although it's not a Palp lead, so there is that, I suppose. But yeah, I just Oops. Clicked way too far. Yeah, I'm afraid losing that unit probably losing Palp is probably going to cost me the whole thing, but we'll find out. Of course, if I drop one battle, it's done. So, um, I mean, we're obviously giving up a pretty big gear advantage here, but um, I just don't think these guys have the punch. And we need to put out enough damage to get Palpatine off the board as quick as possible, because then that, I think, shuts everything down. Of course, Tarkin's going to be a pain in the butt too. I really need to get my CLS up and running. Yeah, did Graxy, did you catch the GP on the guy I'm fighting right now? Check this out. Check this out. 6.8 million with no GLs and no super ships. 6.8 million, and he's in Carbonite 4. This is a lot of people's account, but somehow worse. This is an absolutely directionless account. Um, who just is bloating absolutely everything that they have. Um, like, finish a character, bro. I mean, good God. Yeah, Karth Omicron. I forgot he had one until just now. That's how rare it is. You never see the Karth Omicron. You never see this. What is it? Yeah, territory battle. Like, I forgot he had one. But yeah, I'm a little in shock. I'm a little in shock. I think we've already lost because I think we had to full clear everything to without losing a unit to get a higher score here, because we're going to get punished in fleets because you get less score off the top if you don't have 7-star ships. They take banners away from you automatically. It's kind of a effed up system. Um, but we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll pull off the win. Maybe I'll pull it off. I need to solve this puzzle. And I think my Phoenix would be my go-to, but I think they're too low. But I don't think I have the damage anywhere else. I mean, I could try that. But I mean, if I drop this fight, I'm done. Now, it being a Tarkin lead is about my only hope. Um, but Mara, I'm not going to say she's pretty fast, but for where I am in the world, she's pretty fast. Um, yeah, I really would kill for my CLS to be up and running right now, but I haven't done anything with him yet. He's all the way down here somewhere. There he is. I'm saving up Zetas for him, more or less. Once I can give him all 3 Zetas, I'll get him up and running because I have Han and Chewie. I don't have Chew PO, but I've got Han and Chewie, so CLS, Han and Chewie, decent team. I really wish. Well, actually, you know what? Can I stun Mara? Is she immune to stun? Because if I do this, where's my Han? Where's my Han? Did I do anything with him? Kinda. Oh, I mean, so if I can stun Mara and get these guys rolling, I mean, I might have a chance. I don't know. I'm probably, considering where I am and what's on the line, I'm probably overthinking this. I don't. I think you do need the Zeta for the stun. Um, let's filter again. Well, and also like even if I clear this thing on one shot, if he put his negotiator down on defense, I'm screwed. Oh, look, he's only level 65 right here too. Um, and stuns the target enemy for 1 turn, which can't be resisted. But he's not fully modded. Um, I mean, I'm probably overthinking this. We still have the main account to worry about. You know what? Let's. Yeah. Okay, well we're done. Well, congratulations, 6.8 million guy in Carbonite 4. You're an asshat. You've got one of the worst accounts I've ever seen, but in Carbonite 4, it's good enough for. It's good enough to get you first places. All right. Well, let's get to the main account. We've got real GAC action to handle. I mean, I got no complaints, really. I mean, you're gonna run into guys like that from time to time, and we did our best. But we've got the big boy GAC to worry about. So let's get after that. Yeah, I can't remember what Han Solo Zeta gets you. Um, more crit damage, more or an extra attack maybe on his basic. Yeah, but that double tap is huge. Yeah, no, not for a G7 tune, but in general, it's it's fantastic. And I mean, it's one of those things that I think you'll be glad you have it. Oh, look at that, 100 Cantina energy. That's always a nice bonus to land. And where's my pack? There it is. Every Monday this pack comes out, and every Monday I buy this pack. This is a great pack. It's just, it's not a lot of everything, but I mean, decent chunk of signal data, some more energy, a little bit of crystals, obviously the littlest bit of crystals you can possibly get, but a little bit of everything just kind of bumps you up a little bit. And for $10, I think it's a very good value. And then, if you feel like throwing crystals at something, you get a ton of Cantina energy. You get rolls at all this other stuff. So, um, two good packs. I think this is a little overpriced. If this was $9.99, I would buy it, but I think where it stands right now, it's a little overpriced. Um, all right. Well, okay. So our opponent has done some stuff. Oh, they dropped against the Moff Gideon Kron. Okay. They didn't try anything back here. And they took out my Ray and moved on. Or stopped or something. I don't know. Don't know, but let's see here. Okay. So we've got a GL Leia. We've got them. We've got them. Okay. Solid wall. Unusual. Am I seeing just one GL on defense? Is that what I'm seeing right now? I mean, I'm sure there's something else back here, but okay. Let's see here. Really would love to try to use It's no C-Rex. Because he's up here. I wonder if he's dropped a battle, so I mean, it's not like I can't be a little experimental. The support I would throw Womp at it, but the tenacity down on the support cron makes me a little nervous. I'd love to throw Wampa at that though. What do we got here? This looks Wampa. This looks Wampable. They have a support cron, but they're rocking 2 support. And that's a lot of defense, but damage over time doesn't really care about defense. I mean, so these guys are going to be getting a lot of potency. Wrecker's going to be getting a lot of defense. All right, well, they've dropped a battle, so I feel like I can afford to drop a battle. And I feel like the risk is worth it. Oh, that's right. Padme will stun Wampa. Well, let's see here. Yeah. This If it wasn't for that Boba Fett, because his wrist rocket, if I get enough stacks of protection on Wampa, his wrist rocket could one shot me. But it would take a lot of stacks, and I'm gonna have to kill everybody twice because of the Kron that's on there. Yeah, I'll bring in. I'll throw a different Kron. Um. I do have Enoch for offense. I just don't know if I want to bring this Kron for Peridia or if I want to bring this one for Enoch. Probably this one for Enoch, I think. So this has got a lot of defense on it and armor pens. So yeah, this should keep Wampa nice and happy. He's got damage immunity. Wampa. Barely a tickle on the crits, man. Barely a tickle. Nice. Wasn't 69, but we'll take 68. All right, that's a good way to start. Yeah. I mean, I feel like the Procron he probably would have been okay too. Okay, well let's get to the now that we've had our Wampa fun, let's get to the real wall. Okay, this is a tank Kron, very odd. Oh, congratulations. I can't make up my mind if he's good or not. That's where I'm at with Ares, is I can't decide if he's a good character or if he's a bad character. Mine is only like 5 stars. I've got him fully geared, but he's only 5 stars, and I throw him on like a random ass team in war. I can't really decide what to do with him. He's at the point now at least he can live, so that's big. Like when I was first trying to use him, he wasn't living through anything, which was problematic. Sweet, you're making some good progress. I cleared the first node on whatever DD7 for Mephisto. I finally, after a week, I cleared the first node. And now I'm on to the second one, which will probably take me another week. And then I'll get to whenever I get through, because it's use anything. When I get through that, I'll see what I need to bring up for the best team. Oh, that's a good team. That's a good team. Dude, I'm really kind of annoyed with Strike Force. The way their new marquees are working is just it's not great. Okay, so we This is an unusual setup, but we're going to hit it with an unusual setup of our own. I have a different plan for Ray because I've lost with Malicos both rounds. So if there's a Ray on the back wall, we're gonna have to pivot, and do something different. But for now, no, I'm gonna do the Malicos cheese. It's two tanks. They don't have R2, so she right away is missing a bunch of stats. So if we can get Drogon out in a hurry, and he's gonna assist whenever he attacks, if we can get Drogon out in a hurry, we'll be in a good spot. Okay. Yeah, this will be okay. This will be, I think, for this. That's a decent amount of defense, some good health, a little more crit damage, a little more protection. The big thing is Malicos is obviously going to shut down. These two will shut down revives. There's Drogon's the offense. There's not a lot of offense otherwise. And there goes Drogon. So that's one problem solved. And the repost hitting under protection with this guy, nuts. It's just insane. Let's go ahead and get a few more stacks going. There it is. Very solid, very solid, very solid. I'm not unhappy with that. All right. And a lot of options, but we're going to take our favorite Sith Lord out for a spin. When you say spider, I assume you're meaning Spider Society. Such a good fucking team. They Spider Society might be the best overall team in the game. The stuff that team can do is insane. It's absolutely nuts. All right. Good stuff. Like the Spider Society, it doesn't matter what game mode it is. Spider Society seems to be insanely dominant. It doesn't matter what the game mode is. They are awesome in war. They're awesome in Crucible. They're awesome in raids. I mean, they're just awesome in absolutely everything that you throw them against. All right. um. Yeah, the timer in Marvel Strike Force, the timer usually isn't a factor. But yeah, I mean, once they're up high enough, and depending on who they're fighting, yeah, they can just do some amazing things. Um, it's a very tough team to deal with. Very very difficult team to deal with. All right. Speaking of tough teams to deal with, Gas not so much. A support crown on Gas a little unusual. Little unusual. Not so much here because of this guy right here, but it's also a team with no attackers. So, um, gosh, I'm kind of in a situation where let me take a peek at the North again real quick. I mean, ideally I'll save either Gas or Lord Vader for this, depending on what's on the back wall. Depending on what's on the back wall. Back wall dependent, we'll see. We'll see. If there's not another GL back there, then this guy is bringing 7 GLs on offense. That's insane. In this economy, 7 GLs on offense is nuts. I mean, we could just make this. Although, we do have a battle to spare, right? We have a battle to spare. How much defense is on this Kron? 80. Although these guys hit like trucks. He is going to be ramping crit damage a little bit, but these guys should also be fairly crit immune. And we also hit like trucks. Except he's going to prevent revives, so if we lose one of these guys, they're not going to get the decay tankiness thing. We have a battle to spare. Let's just see what can happen here. Let's just see what can happen here. Chomp. Chomp. Okay, but they can't be critically hit, so decay is working for them. Until he deals with Enoch. Bye-bye, Gassy. Good job, zombies. Good job. All right. Okay. We're just going to do this for this team. Going to be 0 fiddle farting around. We are just going to, what's a little bit of health, a little bit of crit damage, a little bit of everything here. Sure. It's a beautiful Kron. Let's just go ahead. Let's just go ahead and solve this little problem. Nice and easy. Nice and simple. See what's on the back wall. And go from there. Because as of right now, we really don't have anything we need to worry about saving for the North Wall. The North Wall is all stuff that, yeah, I mean, none of it's going to be a pushover, but we're not facing GLs, we're not facing GAC Omicron heavy teams up there. I think the Gungans are the big threat up there, and I mean, we know how to deal with the Gungans, right? We've got a lot of options for Gungans, and we've got options for Ray if there's one on the back wall. We've got options for everybody. All right, nice and simple. And there she is. All right. Um let's just go ahead and bring a tank. Let's just go ahead and bring the crayon. All right, buddy. Have a good day. I'll probably be streaming this afternoon, so we'll catch you. We'll catch you then if you're able to come back around. All right, one problem's gone. And there we go. Lord Vader. Lord Vader redemption arc right here. Pretty freaking awesome. Lord Vader finally has a good use. Okay. All right. This has been fairly well proven in 3v3 especially. We just got to get through the freaking we just got to get through the freaking generator. And there she goes, people. Yeah, tank revive is not great with Gungans. It's just not. Okay. Um Normally I would use C here, but I used him already on gas, which was probably his plan. Oh, we're going to get him stuck. Well, I mean, it was a good thought. It's a good thought. But, I mean, even if for whatever dumb reason he holds against this guy right here, we're going to be just fine because we'll get rid of Watt and we'll get rid of her. And then even if he holds, it'll be a super easy cleanup. So, yeah. And again, I see no reason why this team should fail. Sure, we'll just bring that. Why not? Why not? We're just ramping up our ultimate real quick. Just so we can get around taunts and whatnots. And picking off the support. So yeah, even if we lose, which I mean, I guess is a possibility, we might possibly lose. We will still be able to clean this up very, very swiftly and easily with our Inquisitors. Like, it won't be a thing. And we'll go ahead and get her out of the way. And now we'll start in on this guy. And healing immunity obviously is going to cause him problems. I don't think we're going to lose, though. Once we get through the bonus protection and we start armor shredding and she starts ramping her damage, I think we'll be okay. But if not, again, it'll be a super simple cleanup. This is not a great team to bring on defense. All right, bonus protection's gone. You know what? I'm just going to throw it on auto. These guys will play faster than me. Oh, shit! 1.28 million? Good God, Cat. Save some for the rest of us, girl. Okay.
I mean, we find ourselves in a situation that might be considered overkill. We might be an overkill country here, but I don't really care. Don't really care. There we go. We'll just do this. This will be more than enough. I think for what we're trying to get done. Ooh, maybe not. Maybe not. These guys are nasty. They're super. I didn't check anything. All right. Well, my bad. My bad. We'll just go ahead and all right. That's better. I kind of wanted to use them on the Night Sisters, but oh well. Yeah, we'll save. I think we'll save Krons for up top. Yeah, we'll save Krons for up top. This will probably be just fine. Yeah, we'll be fine. Ouch. Well, maybe we won't be fine. We are not, in fact, fine. Okay, well, shit. This is now a thing where I've dropped more battles than him. So I hate Arc Trooper with gas. I really, really do. Okay. Hopefully Deathmark does its job for us here. All right, well, this is fucking gone from silly to serious in a fucking hurry. And he's just attacking one team at a time, apparently. Such a cheap fucking Omicron. As many of them are. But, yeah, what are you going to do? Let's see. I really need Dash to take a turn. A little afraid of that. Let's soften him up. Is this going to do it? Almost. Almost. Here we go. Come on, Dash. Oh, come on, buddy. Oh, come. Could it be any closer? Could it be any closer? Let's go ahead and reset cooldowns. Okay. Son of a fucking triple tap hand. Come on, buddy. Okay. Well, this is a problem now. Pretty elegant, right? She works very well with all the UFUs. Okay. All right, all right, all right. Well, shit. All of my plans are kind of blowing up in my face. Probably going to lose this one unless my back wall shuts him down completely. No, too many assists. They'll gain too much courage. We need... Well, that took a minute, but we got through. Oh, what a surprise. Okay. Well, there are a lot of different starting lineups you can do. I'm telling you right fucking now, if your starting lineup does not include Sith Fighter, you are setting yourself up for failure, especially on defense. He's got a Relic 9 Sith Assassin, which means it's going to be a coin toss between who goes first, my Relic 9 or his Relic 9. Whoever's Relic 9 goes first is probably going to be the guy that's going to win the whole damn thing. But having this ship out in the field on defense first, you're setting yourself up to, okay, if I can get to destroy the hangar before he does, I'm taking out a fighter that can be taken out. This ship cannot be taken out by that ability. It loses some extra stacks, but it can't be taken out by the destroy hangar thing. So you do this if you're on offense because the computer is stupid. And you need to outrun a Sith fighter that you can't outrun. That's what you do this for. This is not viable on defense at all. Any lineup that includes the Sith fighter from the get-go is going to walk clean through you. And it's not even close. It won't even be close. And then I've never in my life seen Boba Fett starting on this lineup. Not a single time in the history of me playing this game have I seen Boba Fett in the starting lineup. He's not going to taunt. It's not going to keep me from killing Cad. It doesn't add that much in the way of firepower to where you're going to overcome a Chimera or a Profundity or anything else. Like, I'm very confused with some of these guys' setups. when the frickin' profundity is doing what it's supposed to do, it's an absolute thing of beauty. Look at those assists. This is probably the most assists I've seen out of this fleet in a long time. The assists have always felt so damn random. All right. Not an amazing score. Very curious. All right. Well, we're not going to sit here and stare. We'll come back and look. All right. So Monday morning, obviously we got bonuses for Rebel Fighters. Okay. So that means it's calling out Saw, probably. And it's against Galactic Republic. Oh, it's against him. Okay. And of course, they have Steadfast. Of course they do. Of course they do. Why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they have Steadfast Retribution? You know, we're just about ready to end Conquest, where we've all had our fill of fucking Steadfast Retribution. And now Now they're giving it to us in a galactic challenge. Okay, well, full team of rebel fighters. All right, let's see what this can do. If it can do anything with steadfast retribution, I'm not feeling hopeful. Yeah. I'm gonna have to look up a video. I'm not gonna beat my head off the wall. I'm gonna have to see what Scribe or Bit Dynasty is calling for. We'll get the other ones though, real quick. I mean, truth be told, I don't really give a damn. I just want the 2 Omis, so if that means I have to drop down a tier or 2 to complete it with the Rebel Fighters, then I have to drop down a tier or 2 to complete it with the Rebel Fighters. It's not that big of a deal. That's who I was looking for. So dots, obviously remove turn meter. We got a bunch of that going around. Sure, let's do this. Hopefully we got the turn meter removal. They died very fast. Yep, we got it. Okay, so now we just got to figure out the Rebel Fighters. Okay, well, he apparently one-shot my Great Mothers. He must have had a GL sitting in reserve. Probably JMK, if I had to take a guess. Okay. Well, let's see what we can do. I mean, I've got the two Omis, so at this point it doesn't matter a whole lot. Let's see what we can do with. We'll drop it down to. We'll take it to there and see if that makes a difference. I'm sure this is meant to, hey, get your Luthen out and have fun with him, but I'm not doing anything with Luthen. There's more important stuff going on. And we should be getting Shin Haiti's kit reveal today. So I'll be back on this afternoon for a little bit. Hopefully we'll catch that. But mostly just to do some TB and the Ultimate Journey Guide and Conquest wrap-up and things of that nature. So... Hey, Sop, what's going on, buddy? Oh, congratulations. How's it going so far? I'm not shocked about that, to be honest with you. Nice. Yeah, I like Kang a lot in that game. I think Masters of Evil is
probably getting to the end of their lifespan, so I hope they come up with something cool for Kang. I mean, they still do pretty good in Crucible, but anybody other than Kang is kind of struggling anywhere else. Yeah. I think they want you to have Luthien for this. I mean, Ultron too, but I think they'll do something different with Ultron. He's too big of a character in the overall universe. And especially with these rumors that he's going to be actually, I don't even think they're rumors. I think they're confirmed that they're bringing in Ultron into the Vision's show, like Vision's getting his own show, White Vision. So I think they're gonna do something with that. Skipping 7 and going straight to 8. There we go. Full team of Rebel fighters completed. Yeah, it took me a week, but I got the first node on Mephisto's Dark Dimension done, and now it'll be another week. We'll see where we end up. But this guy's just all over the place. Like he attacks a wall, moves to a wall, attacks a wall, moves to a wall. He's bouncing back and forth, I guess, by what he thinks is priority, but yeah, I mean, for sure. We'll see. I mean, it's launching. I mean, it'll be, I think, this Friday. I can't remember. I saw the date, but I don't remember what the date was. You think it's tonight at reset? Well, I'll scope it out. I don't have a whole lot of fully maxed out 3-dot purple guys. It's the currency that I've been lacking. So I'll have to see. But I mean, Mephisto's freaking obnoxious. Well, but it's the level 3 too, right? Like you need all 3. Like you need the 3. You need it upgraded all the way to the 3rd level, right? See, that's where I'm running into issues. Is I've been able to get plenty of those. I just haven't had the currency to be able to upgrade all of them because there's not really a consistent source yet. Well, yeah, but it's going to be the problem for people trying to get it,
as soon as possible, I guess. Non-legendary city villains. Non-legendary city villains. Yeah, so that takes you got Black Cat taken off the board right away. It'll take Goblin out. I mean, you'll be able to use most of Superior 6, just not with classic Green Goblin. I'll probably use Vulture over Electro myself, but I mean, Electro's pretty fucking good still. Yeah, it's kind of a bitch that they're taking Goblin out of the equation, because Goblin's that guy's fucking awesome. Are you ready for the Old Man Logan trials to come back? I think that starts today too. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make much more progress. I might be able to add another star. It's gonna depend on what they've done with it. And not that, I mean, I'm not incredibly worried about Old Man Logan right now anyways, because Annihilators have kind of made him irrelevant. At least in the arena. I mean, in other stuff, Old Man Logan's just fine, but have you been farming that that orb they put out to prepare people? Like, that was a decent milestone. Like, I couldn't use any of it, but that was a decent milestone with that orb. Like, you could get your guys up and try to tackle some more things, possibly, maybe. Sweet. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a little annoyed with the game. I'm not a giant fan of how they're doing character releases right now. And with these freaking drops that they're doing with these orbs, it's pissing me off even more. I opened 23 Thanos orbs yesterday and got 17 Silver Surfer shards and 1 Thanos shard. That's ridiculous. I don't ooh, look at the Omicron. Yay. I don't care who you are. That is how that's acceptable for the developers, first and foremost. Like, it should be a minimum of a shard per drop or per orb. Just one. That should be the bare minimum you're getting from a Thanos orb. You should be getting 1 Thanos shard. And that's not the situation. It's pretty unacceptable to me. And that's the way they're releasing all the marquees now. Is you have to you get points in the arena, or you do milestones, and then you get these orbs, and then you might get lucky. But the drop rates are garbage. And it's taking forever. And then they're going to take their sweet time getting all these characters into like the battle passes and things like that. It's just not good. It's not a good system. It's not a good situation. It's not a good setup. It's not anything. It's just bad. It's just bad. I feel like this guy is trying to come up with options. Because he is undoubtedly out of GLs, but I mean, I hope it becomes farmable soon. I really do.
And with Odin, I'll check it out. I'll see what it's looking like and see what's what. I mean, I'm lucky enough to have options for teams, but what's your current bottleneck? Yeah. Um, so I had been sitting on Gear 18 Thanos for a very long time. Because I refuse to pay. I refuse to pay the kind of money they want you to pay to buy the mini uniques and stuff like that. But I finally got him to Gear 19 for free after, like, I opened up a bunch of Gear 19 orbs and managed to get enough and then refresh the store to be able to buy the last couple pieces I needed. But I mean, good freaking God. Just such a pain in the ass. All of it's just a pain in the ass. Oh, there he goes. He's decided to attack again. All right, well, we'll see. I don't know. He's moving so damn slow. I was hoping we'd be able to see like how it's going to shake out, but he's moving so damn slow, and I don't want to just sit here for incredibly long, and I got to go get something to eat here soon. I'm starving. I am absolutely starving. And I'll be back this afternoon, so we should be able to see the final result when I get back. Yeah, I mean, Extreme X-Men, hands down, easily one of the best teams in the game. As far as like teams released in the last year or so, them and Spider Society they can handle almost anything you throw them at. Mystic Gear said no. Yeah, I still can't decide about Ares. I'm leveling him as I'm getting stuff, and as I'm getting shards for him and whatnot, I'll up his star levels. I just can't decide if I like him or not. I'm waiting to see, and maybe it's a star thing at this point because I think I have him like Gear 17 or 18. But I'm just waiting to see what he can do because I'm throwing him with a team. Like a mishmash team and like war and stuff like that, and he's doing stuff, or the team is doing stuff, but I feel like they would be doing it with or without him. So I'm wondering, I'm just waiting to see what his place is, like what his ideal team is, because he's coming across as like a Quicksilver to me, where he's got plug and play utility in a lot of teams, but on his own he's not like mind blowing. And maybe I'm missing something. I don't know. I can't make up my mind about him. I just can't. I want him to be amazing. Yeah, he's got a good basic, and then he's got a. Is it his first special or his ultimate? He's got a move that'll hit, within a certain number of character spaces, and it does do a lot of damage. But yeah, I just can't decide about him. Maybe it's just what I can't decide is how best to use him. And the teams I'm throwing him on are maybe just so damn overkill for what I'm using them for anyways that he just seems irrelevant. I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here since this guy could wrap this up in an hour. It could be 10 minutes. It could be at the end of the day. With this pace of one attack every 15 to 20 minutes, I'm not gonna sit here and wait. And I'm either gonna win or lose. I mean, I did the best I could with what I had, and obviously I dropped more battles than I would have liked, but we'll just see what he does. We'll see what he does.
And then we'll go from there. We know he put 2 super ships on defense. So we know his primary offense ships are, he's bringing Profundity, he's got Negotiator, he's got Chimera that he'll bring on offense. So we'll see if it's enough. We'll see if it's enough. I've been getting some surprising fleet holds. Well, yeah, but there's no data for the current season yet on swgoh.gg. We won't get that till Wednesday or Thursday. So he's looking, to yeah. I mean, and the old data's fine. The old data will work. The old data will work, except it's showing old Datacrons. That's the only problem. But yeah, I got to get out of here. My stomach is just absolutely yelling at me. As much as I'd like to sit here and wait, if I just can't. Well, and I'll be back in a couple hours, and we'll wrap things up from there. I'll be back at in just about 3 hours. I'll come back on, and we'll do the proving ground stuff, and hopefully we'll get the Shin kit reveal that we can take a peek at. What do you got going on? He could be. I tried to use the old data, and like everything was showing me like still with the SLKR cron and stuff like that. That was the big example I was seeing for looking for a counter. It was just like SLKR cron, SLKR, and it's like it's not the game anymore. It's the worst part about the first week of a GAC with a new Datacron set is you just have no data. You can't look to see what's working. It would be really great if it would update round per round, but it's not. So it is what it is. It's just one of those deals. It is what it is. So yeah, we've got this starting in a couple hours. Got a defense of Dathomir. We got some assault battles. I think we're getting the Duel of the Fates next week. Yeah. So those Datacrons are in the system for sure. It's just the current ones aren't. Oh, you're getting close. You're almost there, buddy. You're almost there. You're talking to the dog. Should I? Do you want me to call about Borgie? Borgie the Corgi? I can send an email. You don't want him? Okay, fine. Oh, nice. And Dooku and Ark are really good R8s. Like they're worthy of it. They're definitely worthy of it. Like they're not going to feel wasted. But yeah, yesterday when we were out grocery shopping, we saw a Welsh Corgi puppy at the pet store, and my wife said, and I quote, "He looked into my soul." And so I keep saying, well, let's get him. Let's go get him. And we picked out a name for him, and now she's balking. So I don't think we're going to have a Corgi puppy. But if we did, I would have the Corgi puppy right here. Right here. While I was playing, a little Corgi puppy. Just sitting here for you guys to look at. He's cute. I should put up his picture. Because they have a website. Hang on. Let me... hang on, give me just a second, just bear with me. Okay. Be just 1 second, and I'll have him up. I just gotta find it real quick. Here he is. Okay. All right, so hang on. Let me drag this over and switch the display. And boom. Look at that little guy. Look at that little guy. Could you just imagine? Could you just imagine? My wife said he looked into her soul, and she doesn't want me to adopt him. She's balking. I mean, look at that boy. Come on. With stubby little legs, he's barely clearing the ground. He is adorable. That is about the cutest puppy I've ever seen. Legitimately. Legit cute puppy. Hands down legit cute puppy. But I think we're probably going to let it go for a little while. It's a shame. Oh, so now my wife's saying 200 followers, we can get... He's going to be gone by then. I better get a move on. Yep. Welsh Corgi. No traceable history. They can be traced to the British Isles as early as the 9th or 10th century. Breed to herd cows and horses. But yeah, he's just cute. Just cute. All right. Okay. Well, that's enough of the Corgi. I was hoping next stream he would just be chilling right here because he's like that. I mean, he's nothing. He's a kitten. He's a slightly largest kitten, like just nothing. Oh, here we go. Now he decided to do some work. All it's going to take is one fleet hold, and this will become a very interesting match again. We know he's got Profundity, he's got Chimera, he's got Negotiator of his own. Which, if he throws Profundity here, he should probably be okay, but there's always a chance with these guys that they could nuke him out real quick. If he tries Chimera, he could end up dropping a fight, which again which would blow this whole thing wide open. As of right now, let's do a little calculator real quick. I'm expecting to lose, and rightly so. I dropped enough battles that, he's going to need to do the same. He's going to need to drop some fights for this to be a thing. So, unless his efficiency was really, really bad, if he dropped a bunch of banners on other fights, in other ways he's one-shotting, but it was close. Yeah, if he does full 75 on all three fleets, he'll win by 40. He'll win by 40. But if he drops a fight, it'll open it up. And if he drops more than one, I'm gonna win. He's got 40 banners to play with at this point. So yeah, underestimating that Zori team on the back wall, I think, is what kind of set up this whole thing, because it forced me to use a counter and forced me, it altered absolutely every trajectory I had. But we'll see. We'll see what he does. I don't like Chimera for this fight at all. I throw Profundity at this. It's the only reason my Profundity is on offense is I throw Profundity at this. And, this is enough anti-Chimera that if he throws Chimera and it loses, and then he's got to throw his Profundity at it, Or if he throws his best case scenario, he throws his Profundity and his Profundity somehow loses, which is possible. It's possible. Or we make it dirty,
He's this is why I put this here. It makes him, if you're going to bring your profundity on offense, you're going to have to choose which one of these two fleets you're going to throw this after, because any other fleet, Chimera is very possible here for now. We'll see if Dengar's ship makes a difference on that, but if he gets the mark onto your defender, you're probably in trouble. And then who knows? It could anything could happen. Anything could happen. But he's once again doing his research, taking his time. It's paying off for him. Either that or he's cheating and he's loading up APKs or whatever. Who knows? Anything can happen. But I'm getting out of here, guys. I'm gonna go eat some food and relax. We'll be back in 2.5 hours. And we'll do Proving Grounds. We should hopefully have the final result of the GAC, and then we'll get a day off and get right back into GAC before we know it. Well, good luck with your Strike Force stuff, buddy. We'll see what they cook up for us this afternoon. If Odin seems obtainable, I probably will go for him myself, but definitely needs something else to work on, because the Mephisto thing, I'll get it eventually. It's just going to take a very long time, bringing up teams as I need them, because I've got a handful of G19s. I've got enough for one full team on that first node, which is what I'm hammering away at, those first 3 nodes where you can use whatever. But then I'm going to have to look at everything else. Luckily, Gear 18 isn't hard to get. It's just time consuming. And then G19, I'm not gonna spend money. I'm not gonna spend $25 on a per pack per character. I mean, that's just you're talking hundreds and hundreds of dollars at that point. But anyway, yeah, guys, we'll be back in a couple hours. We'll do not Proving Grounds, but Ultimate Journey Guide and TB, and we'll wrap up GAC, and then we'll go from there. So thanks for being here, guys. Appreciate you. You're the best. We will catch you this afternoon, and hopefully Shin. Hopefully we'll get to look at the Shin thing. All right, guys. Catch you later.